In front of Parliament House with the Climate Action Summit, the big human chain circling Canberra. It's amazing. There's like climate action groups from all across the country. There's about apparently 2,500 people that have come here today to talk about the fact that Kevin Rudd is not doing enough on climate change. The chant before was that 5% isn't good enough. That's absolutely true. Feel this amazing spirit of community action and the community rising up and saying enough is enough when it comes to climate change, and when it comes to the government's inaction on climate change and the government kowtowing to the fossil fuel industry as it continues to do so, we are sure, on this first day of Parliament sitting. So this is history in the making, and it can only get bigger and better from here. It's an incredible sight. Everyone's in red, looks beautiful. So we'll go around and talk to some people.
And I'm here with all these other great people to let the Australian government know that their response to climate change has been so inadequate, and that we feel so ashamed about it, and that we want them to do much, much more. We want them to have much stronger emission reduction targets. We want them to put in place genuine mechanisms that will regulate emissions control in Australia, and we want them to play a much more constructive part internationally.
I guess I'm here today because out of concern. I guess I'm an ordinary Australian who's really bitterly disappointed in the direction our Prime Minister is taking us. He promised a lot when he was elected but hasn't delivered. We're heading towards one of the most important decisions in modern history, probably maybe in any history, at the end of this year in Copenhagen. And setting a target of 5% doesn't instill confidence. In effect, he's condemning the Barrier Reef, lots of other people, lots of other places, iconic places, to ruin. Australians who haven't been active at all before realise just how important this is. So, yeah, people watching this, get off your asses and do something. Don't just complain about it, because if you don't do anything, we all got to wear the consequences.
I'm here in Canberra today at the climate protest because I'm very concerned that neither state nor federal governments in this country are really addressing the issue of climate change. We're running out of time, and while we're doing that, the federal government is busy introducing a carbon pollution reduction scheme that will do nothing but lock in unacceptable targets, undermine individual action, and make massive gifts to the big polluters. Meanwhile, the New South Wales government is busy producing more and more coal-fired power stations. It's time for us to turn this around, to invest in renewable energy, to produce the 73,800 new jobs that we can have in renewable energy in New South Wales alone if we start now. We can save the planet. 2,200 people here today are saying very loudly, this is our big opportunity to turn this around.
So we've just heard that everybody is circling Canberra House. So there's 2,500 people here, and everyone is linking arms, and they've made it right around Parliament House. So that's a circle of people around Parliament House saying, Kevin Rudd, you're not doing enough on climate change. We don't trust what you're about to do on climate change with the carbon pollution reduction scheme. These people are, I suppose, testament to the fact that the community doesn't support it. And this is the beginnings of an amazing movement that we see here. They've met for 3 days, they've planned tactics and campaigns for the coming year, and watch this space. It's going to be amazing. This is the beginnings of something incredible. Congratulations to everybody that's here, and to anyone that watches this that isn't here next time. So it's going to be bigger and better than ever.